Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are returning to Victoria 3, a new grand strategy game out by Paradox Interactive, the newest game in the Victoria series, as you might guess, given that it is the number 3. In today's video, or stream I guess, we are going to be continuing our series. It is 1853, we are playing as Mexico. We recently fought a war against the US, and while the territory still looks nice here, we lost Arizona, Nevada, Utah, all to the American clutches. We did get them to withdraw their claim on California, but they still do have some claims on New Mexico and Mexican Colorado, so they still have cause to go to war with us, and I'm sure they will when the peace is up. Hopefully we're able to hold on to Texas and to California because we have begun investing in those provinces, and in particular California has over 100,000, actually Texas has over 100,000 people in it now. California has over 300,000 people. So it is a growing percentage of our economy. Not a huge part of it, but the people in California are a little bit better off than the nation as a whole. 13 standard of living. The standard of living throughout all of Mexico as a whole is 11.3. We are trying to get peasants off the subsistence farm and doing some more work. So we have been expanding various facilities throughout the country. We have quite a decent queue at the moment. Government administration in Mexico City, textile mill and furniture manufacturers in Mexico City, government administration, coal mines, arms industries, tobacco plantations. We're working on some of our shortages, specifically the iron mines down here. Yeah, I mean, that's the situation right now. We have switched over to iron framed buildings, which is what's causing this deficit in the economy right now. We could switch back, I suppose, if, you know, times become desperate. We've actually had to raise our taxes up to the, oh my goodness, where is it here? Up to the highest level, which is not good for radicals or legitimacy or standard of living, but it is what it is for the moment. We'll see how long we can hold out. We have a very small amount of debt at the moment, 120,000 in credits. If we need to switch back, it'll really hurt our construction capacity, but for the moment we're going to enjoy it while we can. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this underway and see how things play out. Our economy has grown pretty steadily. If you actually look at the weekly GDP chart here, we had a nice little spike in the last 2 years or so. We were sitting at around 3 million GDP for quite some time, and it's bumped up to about 9.6. GDP per capita has gone up from about $900 a year to about 1.2 thousand a year. Still puts us over 100th in the world, so we're still fairly impoverished, but we are making progress there with a lot of these buildings that are being constructed. We also have changed some of our production methods. Our glassworks here, for example, has moved over to leaded glass, and we've also begun producing ceramics. So that's a sort of a luxury good, if you will, in the economy that wealthy people, you know, would expect. Additionally, we do have this clothing factory going, which is using a fair bit of dye and fabrics. I'm actually thinking about switching it over to craftsman sewing, which will produce less regular clothes, but it will produce some luxury clothes, which we do have demand for. Currently, we're importing a fair bit of that. I'm not sure what the production number was at a level 4. It's producing 312. So if we switch it over to craftsman sewing, we lose 100 luxury or 100 clothes. We get 100 luxury clothes. So I think that would put us at about 20 less than we were as a level 4 factory, which we're already importing a fair bit. If we actually take a look, we pause here. Expensive government, no, those are government. Expensive military, low market access in Mexican Colorado. We should increase the, we don't really have anything there, but right now I think, if memory serves, we are using a fair bit of our convoy capacity to bring in luxury clothes. We've got a level 3 convoy bringing in 45 clothes from France, and then we've got a level 1 convoy bringing in 10 from Britain. So we're using 69 of our convoys, nice, for luxury clothes. We could replace that entire demand with locally produced luxury clothes. We still have import demand for regular clothes, though, so we'd lose about 100 production there, which would cut us, we'd have about a 200 deficit by the looks of it. Which wouldn't be great. I suppose we could always increase the factory again. And then we'd actually have a nice source of income for exporting luxury clothes. It would require more dyes, which currently we are we importing or exporting? We're exporting dye to France using 170 convoys for that, and the US using no convoys for that. They're importing it on their own. So there's a nice little chunk of change we're getting there from dye. But luxury clothes are worth more. I think we will expand production there, and then once it's expanded, we'll switch over to luxury. We also do need to work on getting more government administration set up. Hope you guys all had a nice week. It is Friday now, so hopefully most of you are entering your weekend. I know I'm looking forward to it. I had a 2-day work week this week because I took 3 days off for the launch of Vicky, but then it's one of those like short weeks are almost worse to come back to because you're trying to catch up on everything, and then you know you're just ready for the weekend. Middle managers activated, plus 10 bureaucracy, so that's probably why this deficit went away. Industrialists are now powerful and influential. Well, that is presumably that's inevitable when you keep expanding things. What are we short on here? We've got a input shortage. What? Small arms or artillery? Artillery, okay. We don't have an artillery foundry in our country right now. We're not producing it in our arms factory. 6 shopkeepers were fired. Why are they firing people? Producing a little bit of lead, 16. There's not much lead being produced in the world. That's interesting. This claims it's the 7th larger producer. We're the 7th largest producer of lead in the world. Maybe we should export some of that. No goods have the... we have a considerable demand for porcelain now that we've started making it. Interesting. Luxury furniture, hardwood, wood, tools. We are producing some hardwood, I believe. Although we're using more of it than we're making. Thank you for the follow, Ugly. Vacation was good. It's over. What needs silk? There's something here that needs silk. Is that luxury clothes? I wasn't even really looking when I looked at... Yeah, we don't have a source of silk. I'm not sure where we'd import that from. And we have 300 diplomacy, so let's work on improving relations with the US. We've unlocked crystal glass, so we can actually start doing that here too, which will increase glass production, increase glass production, reduce wood demand, increase lead demand, which is fine because we've got a surplus of lead right now. We'll need more machinists and engineers, but it doesn't say we have a shortage of that here, so... So 35 lead. But I would think our production of lead in the lead mines will increase to meet demand, assuming we can fill the shortage of labor. Hire people. There you go. Increasing demand or increasing supply. Also, we could work on using tools and coal to get more effective production. Do that. It'll change the shortages, but should reduce the need for laborers by about 6,000 people. It does increase the need of machinists and engineers. which I don't know if I have enough demand for them. But wow, that massively spikes the production there. 104, holy shit. It's not making any money though. Maybe we want to look if we can go export that. America and Britain, France needs it badly. Look at that massive demand. We don't have enough convoys though. We've got a port somewhere. We've maxed out the Veracruz port. We've got a port here in Rio Grande. Rio, whatever. I don't have enough bureaucrats or clerks. This is where I start running into population challenges. I guess we just do it and hope they'll come. Oh God, the borders. Yeah, maybe a little. Okay, it says cash reserves aren't going up, but they're not going down. We do have a slight weekly balance in the furniture factory, where we've started using lathes, prioritized non-luxury furniture. Dialects are also unlocked. Glass factory is very profitable right now. Lead mines, less so. Maybe we don't have enough people for this. We could cut production to atmospheric engine pump. That'll reduce the engineer and machinist demands. Will increase labor demands, but we'll see. I don't want them to go bankrupt or anything. Man, this guy's really profitable. More hardwood demand. Certainly more than we have. Okay. Build it and they will come. Man, this lead mine is like bankrupt. We're going to be just shy in lead demand, I think. There's 45 buy orders and 35. Are we we are exporting it, aren't we? We should cut that export deal. For now, anyway. Market access, military goods. It's my only source of artillery right now. They don't want to be in our customs union? What if I form a defensive pact with you? So we're forming a defensive pact with Guatemala. They're on our southern border, so why not? We will be the guarantors of Guatemala. Maybe some point we'll absorb them. Okay, what have we researched? Power of the purse. Power of the purse gives the ability to make purchases toward the captains, allowing for a much more autonomous and efficient fleet. Okay, I wasn't researching that though. I don't know why I offered an obligation to them. I think Guatemala's GDP plus 20, plus 4, plus 4. Okay. You're a master of tanking economies. You and, well, I wouldn't say you and me both yet, but we are going there, I think. Our debt's growing. I'm expanding my arms industry, even though it's not even fully employed at current levels. Maybe if we expand into artillery, we can make a better return. I also need a steel mill or something, right? Employ more people, damn it. What's our migration like right now? Population 7.7 million, population growth 0.71. We have about 1 million peasants left. We have almost 1 million unemployed. Or was that 1,000? I don't know. Anyway, by switching this over to artillery and small arms, we did, I think we can cut the unproductive artillery route here. Only importing 7 of the things anyway. Let's free up some convoys. We are importing a lot of grain. Also hardwood. Veracruz is in turmoil? Wow. Why? I'll need silk, which I don't have. Can we import silk now that I've built this? France does have a silk route. It would be unproductive, but I'll do it anyway. Maybe it'll grow as... Alright, so that should help with some of our luxury clothing production. We've got more buy orders than sell orders, so... We're importing the silk, but it's still profitable for us to do so. We can import the factory, or we can increase the factory now. What else does Veracruz have? Shipyards might make people happier. Fishing wharfs. We do have a shortage of fish there. Tobacco plantations. We could do another tobacco plantation. Working on all those things. Debt is steadily increasing. Thanks for the follow. The music is beautiful in this game. I love it. It's good. It's good stuff. What's this? We need more infrastructure here. Can we promote infrastructure? No. Okay. Damn it. Political ends. What are we doing here? We're promoting agriculture, which is necessary. I think we can probably cut the road work there and then work on road maintenance here. Probably need to get railroads soon here. Why is turmoil so high? Migration attraction is high. Tax waste is high. Wow, we've got a pretty strong population growth here. Violent suppression. 2% mortality per turmoil. increase the size of the military there too. All right, we're probably gonna have to change our construction methods here in a little bit before we get in too much debt. We are, I mean, the economy is kind of chugging along and construction's, oh, fuck, it did Peters, didn't we? Unlocks rifles for arms industry, hardened machine gun or hand crank machine guns and bolt action. All right, well, that changes our journal here. We had a rifle journal option, but now that's gone. Do we really not have peasants are less than, what are they now? Peasants are 3. We have almost 50% of our economy as peasants. Shit. Let's expand this university. It'll speed up research. My only fear is if I drop from iron frame buildings, it's going to throw my economy into whack, or out of whack. I don't know, whatever. Railways. Ooh, nice. 5 to 8 months. Let's do that. Okay. We're up to 19 battalions. What's the US at? 34 reserve. I mean, I know the US will be at a lot more, but... Where do I get all this? Are they red? Oh, because they're belligerent. $112. Wow, they're scaling up their military frickin' quickly. When's our peace deal with them expire? They have truces with a bunch of different tribes, I think. Peace deal with them ends when? 1858. We got 3 more years. Well, these guys are all losing money. But why? What's the furniture situation look like? Hardwood. We definitely have to cancel our export orders, that's for sure. Have we learned anything about warfare? Supplies matter. Infrastructure around your military goods matter. Luxury furniture. There's not that much demand for luxury furniture. That's interesting. We could probably export it. How about tools? How are we doing there? Well, there's a shortage of clothes, and yet still struggling. We're importing silk, right? Oh, we're already expanding it. All right, well, let's see what happens here. Do we really have no shopkeeps available to us? Oh, no, they started hiring him. Man, 25,000 people are employed by this one factory. We are importing it, right? Well, because we're building luxury clothes, I think we can cut out the trade routes because their economic value seems to have dried up. Maybe that'll open up more convoys for silk. It's predicted to remain a 1. It doesn't want more? You'd think they'd want to export more. It's way more profitable. Where does silk get produced again? Synthetic plants and silk plantations. We don't have any synthetic plants. Yeah, the wood prices are gonna plummet as we transition away from them. Tool factory should do well. What's through? Why is it 23? Oh, okay. Are we still not employing everybody in these factories or in these mines? One thing you're looking forward to is seeing the economic victory that the game thus far seems to reward. We're producing way more lead than we need. Should we be exporting it? I guess not. I need more capitalists. Textile mills. They're always going to be short of silk at this rate. We're only importing 24. Well, it's upgraded to a level 2 route at least. Well, now it downgraded. That's strange. I don't know the logic of the game sometimes. What's the red line? I don't know what that is. Apparently there's a red line on some demand. Is that like the market price as opposed to the Mexican price? We want to import liquor. We're already doing that from one place. Formed parties, free trade party. Interesting. All right, lumber mill. You're just not doing great. I'm sorry. All right, negative 1.6 million. Yeah. I did see one review which was a little funny about this game where someone was like, build, wait, build, wait, build, wait. That's basically the game, which like, okay. Fair, I guess. Oxy no longer has gold fields. Okay, so what region is that again? God, I can never find it. Here it is. All right, so there's no more gold fields, but that means they should like change over to other employment, right? Also, we can build gold mines. Sugar, what's the output here? Sugar. We're gonna need freaking steel mills soon. Goldfields depleted. Unfortunate. Negative 50% migration attraction. Can't let them leave. Do I care if they leave? I mean, I'd rather they go elsewhere, right? There's other places in the country that need things. What's the election look like it's going to be? Conservative Party, 83%. Catholic or armed forces. Okay. They look like they're going to win an astounding victory. They only had 49% in the last vote. Shouldn't this be improving our relations with them? And won't that make a customs union more likely? I guess we gotta move up to the next tier, if you will, of relations. Okay. We're at a level 5 here. Let's expand this to level 6, and then we'll switch production. Man, our cash reserves suck. Problem is the demand just doesn't exist at the moment, so I either have to I guess we can try exporting to France. It didn't seem to work very well for the efficiency of the mine previously. I probably need more merchants than I have. No, I should have capacity to increase that demand if needed. Do I need to export it twice? Like, how do I get this? I can't find the right balance here on these lead mines. Okay. Railway's unlocked. Oh my goodness. Hooray. Really, I've got to... Okay. I've got to research actual railway cars now. Loading artillery feels like it might be important for when we fight the Americans again. All right, so these guys are increasing their population by about 0.5%. People are leaving, but people are also growing. Mexico City's migration is a little bit away. Veracruz is interesting. Their migration is down. Is the country creating a net export of people anyway? Does anybody have a positive migration? Oh no. No one wants to come to Mexico. Mexico, it's a great place. Apparently Texas has very big migration perks. We don't have enough coal miners. Okay, so Texas is appealing for some folks. I don't even know what our sulfur mine does. Like, what do people use sulfur for? We have a sulfur mine in California, right? But it's producing nothing because there's no demand. Couldn't we just export it? It's used in synthetic plants, chemical plants, and paper mills. No, I don't want to construct it. I'm assuming if we export, then there will be demand. And and then we can hire and ramp up production. Slowly but surely, we're producing sulfur. Also, didn't we mine that? Oh, we haven't actually mined it in Texas, though. All right. Meanwhile, the economy is getting worse, mainly because we've got over 6,000 a week in interest payments. All right, we got to do something about that. First off, how are people doing any better? Not really. I hate to do this. It's going to slow up construction considerably, and throw our economy into whack. Less tools consumed though, so that'll be good. More wood, we can take that. I don't know about the less iron. This is going to just sabotage our iron mines. Holy Toledo. Didn't really save us that much money. I mean, it saved us a considerable amount, but we're still in trouble when we're constructing. I haven't had a whole lot of glitches. Look at this iron mine just like, shit, there's no demand. I guess we could probably export. I need more convoys, though, to do all this. Conservative Party cruises to victory. 83%. We're going to have to check the government here. See what we need to do. Legitimacy is still pretty good if we include the industrialists in the election. Hey, Vera. How you doing today? You've been having nothing but crashes? I guess I haven't really gone into the naval screen all that much. I don't have a navy. Lol. I've got an admiral. He's got no fleets. Are there any laws we should be passing? What's wealth voting? Is that better or worse than landed voting? Temporary changes will increase industrial support and intellectual support. It'll decrease armed forces and landowner support. I'm okay with both of those. Overall, it's slightly more popular. I don't know why we can't do a census suffrage or universal suffrage. Mexico hasn't invented egalitarianism. What about taxes? Can we change taxes? Give me some more money. Nope. So wealth voting will make people whatever. Hey, Bearded. I think I already said hey to you, but I could be wrong. Reduces authority. Legitimacy is the same. Political strength from votes generally decreases. I don't really know how this benefits us. Let's hold off on that. State religion. Can we change this? No. I guess that's what we get for having the conservatives in power in this government, given that the church is part of that. We need more bureaucracy. What does no migration controls do for us? Has no effect? It's got to have some effect. Gotta have some effect. Right? I don't know that many people are going to want to come to Mexico right now. Outlaw descent. I guess we won't change any of that. We probably need to, so we have railroads, right? We could have railroads in Mexico. I don't think I have enough peasants. I don't have enough anyone there. We're gonna need engines. Alright, I'm going to build a railway in Veracruz and Mexico City. I'll link those areas together. We'll have to figure out the resources by the time we build them. Why is Veracruz in turmoil again? Migration attraction, but that's just because that has jobs, right? There isn't even migration attraction. They're not. I guess they do have a better standard of living there than pretty much everywhere else. Why is Texas so popular? Why do people want to move there? Is it because it's on the border with America? They can leave. The duel. Gaspar de Toros has challenged Gabriel Leardo de Tejada. The aura surrounding the two figures is like something out of a romantic novel. Gabriel Lerdo de Tejada smiles. He's been rehearsing this moment before falling asleep. Gaspar de Torres, you are a foolish fool. Your insults cannot go unanswered. Pick a weapon of choice and we shall meet tomorrow. Okay, he's what? He's the Commodore, commanding the fleet I don't have. And he's the head of the Landowners. So the Landowners are a party I don't like and don't care about, and they're not in the government. And we got an Admiral who's got no purpose in this, except that he eats up bureaucracy because he exists. Let them fight. One of them will die. We should stop it, and they'll both lose popularity. We should ban dueling. Well, let them fight. Gaspar de Torres has died. The Admiral won, go figure. All right, everybody, this seems like as good of a place as any to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Episode number 11 of our Let's Play series as Mexico and Victoria 3, the new grand strategy out by Paradox Interactive. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. We'll see how it continues. I'm not sure if we're going to play it all the way through. It's been taking a little bit of time. I think what we may do in the future is have a series that's much more highly edited to kind of focus on some stuff and mix in some role-playing elements. I've still got some more stuff I want to show here, but I don't think we're going to continue this series indefinitely. That being said, there are still some pretty big things I want to show you guys that are in the wings and some exciting stuff that's going on. So I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts about the series, but then also just sort of letting you guys know that we've got a bit more to come, but probably not indefinite. With that being said, until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'm out.